So you guys can see in the mirror, this guy parked like a dick. This is what you get when you get people that are entitled. So what you do is you kind of just park like this. I parked as far into my lane as possible. Probably fit another car in between there, to be honest, but can't fit the dually. So when I go in for my appointment, I'm gonna put the camera up. I got that one there, and I'm gonna put one right here. Oh man, I like poking the bear sometimes. Wow, I'm disappointed. I had the camera rolling and nobody came out. I've been in there for about an hour and 25 minutes. So we're headed to go buy the cheapest headache rack on Craigslist because we're going along with this build and just gonna start buying cheap stuff. And it's like a $700 headache rack. So we'll throw that on the truck and just one more thing we gotta do. Damn, I feel like I'm in a prison. Can't not wait to get the tint, okay? Like this, I've wanted one of these forever and I always refused to spend the money. But I was like, hey, if I can find one cheap enough. And honestly, this is the design I like. So I got the perfect one to my taste in black. Comes with some work lights on it, which we got some lights coming. Don't you guys worry about that. But I paid $100 for a $700 headache rack. At least according to Amazon, it was like $700. So let's go back. We're gonna go over this thing and show you guys how I installed it, and we're gonna see if it's anything good. She is. I paid $100 for this bad boy. So I am gonna start working on the work lights at some point. I don't know. Let's see, I guess he threw it all back down here. So I don't know what the deal is with some of this stuff. Obviously gonna redo like everything to do with the wiring and whatnot, but this looks like it goes, I don't even know, which I guess I really don't know what the deal is with that. Looks like that was added separate. But it's a ZD light headache rack. There's a little label down in there somewhere, but it gets covered up, which is what I want. And then this one here, yeah, so this is taken off. And then there's wiring and whatnot back here. So I'll probably end up just taking all of that off, to be honest. Hoping here, hopefully sometime next week, we have all the aux beam lighting. We have 2 backlights coming, a light bar for the roof, and then 2 fog lights. So all that'll be in next week. I need to grab a winch plate, so we're going to be doing that as well. It's just a rubber insert that goes in here, and then it squeezes it when you put the bolt in. Looks like there's one spot here, and then this spot here, which wasn't too happy, so I'll probably have to get a bigger nut. I'll probably get a nut and a bolt for that. But all in all, not too bad. I'll probably get like 2 nuts and bolts here, and then same with here, and then probably put that there. I just need to go and get some. I am going to put a light bar on the roof, and one of the strobing ones, because I like to do a lot of roadside and sketchy shit. So need to get that out of there as well. This can go in the trash. I'm gonna get 2 lights for that, but it's all coming together. All right, got all of the work lights off. So at some point we'll put something back on here. I'm gonna get something that like actually flashes, like with a light bar. But this is what it all was. I just, like, the wiring and looming was nice, but I always like to start fresh with stuff. When it comes to wiring, I just want to start, like I said, fresh. So I also got the, you guys can see here, DZ is what it's called. I thought it was ZD, but DZ. So I got that off as well. And then this thing's perfect, ready to rock. So now all I need to do is go grab a winch plate, which if you guys will notice on mine, I'm also gonna take these hooks off finally, and probably gonna cut this whole front section out. Like all of this is gonna get cut out, and then we're gonna set the winch plate in there. So if I gotta cut it out here, whatever, but all it is, this bracket is just welded onto the bar. So no front license plate, and the whole front is open up on the other bumper. You guys will see when I get in there, but I'm gonna grab an impact and my wrenches, and we'll get that out. All right, so using the example from this one, you guys can see there's little tabs back here, which I'm not going to cut off or do anything with, like mess with the structural whatnot. This bolts right to your factory frame, so you guys, whoever wants to buy this, can mess with it how they want. But that's the winch plate I needed, because we are going to put a winch in my truck. So finding this bumper was a score. Cool, so here's what we have to work with. Winch plate. This is gonna need sprayed off as well at some point, but I'm not super worried about it right now. Like I said, about a month or 2 months at most. It all depends on how much room he has in the shop, but basically, yeah, the whole thing can just get sandblasted, because when we pull the truck apart, obviously gonna have to pull the headache rack off. We're gonna have to pull a bunch of stuff off, because we're also gonna get the pieces that go over the bed as well, because seriously, I gotta stop doing stuff like this. I know there's people who said it is easy to keep from damaging your truck, but this is who I am. This is just me. I like to throw stuff in uncaringly. That's why. No point in changing who I am now, so let's see if I can get this thing on and see how it goes. So it looks like there are already holes, which kind of look like they line up to something like this. So I don't know. We'll see. Like, there's your 2 holes, nothing obstructing, and then here's your 5 holes here. So I'm not sure. We'll see how we're gonna do it. So what I'm finding out is I will have to get rid of the fog light bracket. Not get rid of it, but like I have to take the fog light bracket off, which to get to it, this thing is in the way. So unless I decide to sit here and cut it and make a bunch of noise, which I don't want to do, this actually fits out around these. So I'm going to try to get a wrench in there. I had the 19 in my hand and I took the 20 with me. Wow, I'm an idiot. I needed a 20, or I needed a 19. So that side was pretty easy. This side was pretty painstaking. And these brackets, they really only hold on with 1 bolt, which is not a big deal. That's just how they do it, ranch hand. So really do love this bumper. I just wish that they would have kept the front consistent. Like, I don't know why they put these hooks inwards. I don't think it's gonna affect our application much, so I may just leave it and leave this plate and then put my winch line through it, but we will see. Because if you look at an actual winch, here's mine right here. So this one's only really bolted downwards, so there's no need for that other spot. So we'll bolt it down in place. I don't know if this is a ranch hand thing or this is just a universal plate that they use. I don't know, but hey, whatever. We'll try it out. Hopefully it works great. I would love a winch on this thing. All right, here it is. Now you guys can't see it too well, but it is in there. Look at that. We now have a winch plate, which, like I said, will get sprayed off eventually and worked. So I think I'm gonna pull these guys off next because they're kind of pointless, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I pull these off? But winch plate done. It does work. I was able to reuse the fog lights because obviously we have new ones coming from Auxbeam. And yeah, you don't notice a damn difference because it's there. Hidden away, tucked away. So now we just got to figure out, I think I figured out which winch I'm gonna get. I found this one. It's like $300 at Tractor Supply, I think. No, it was Harbor Freight. Found this at Harbor Freight. The only thing is the measurements. I don't know. Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to cut these guys out. And if I'm gonna cut these out, I might as well just cut this whole thing out. So I'm not gonna do that today because that's gonna be a lot of work. I think I'm gonna do it once it's off the truck. But you guys get the point. It's all, we have a winch plate, therefore we can get a winch. That headache rack though, that is gonna look gnarly with everything coming back about 6 inches. The stack is gonna be right there along the side. I'm gonna put the stack like right along in line with the cones. You can see it's like right over, all coming together. We got mud flaps from Freightliner coming, and then bigger tires. Then it'll look pretty. Can we get it painted? She's all good, and then we ruin it again because that's what I'm good at doing. If someone can let me know what I need to keep this up there, that'd be great. Which I think I just somewhere along the lines, the piece must have fallen out. I have no idea where it landed. But if someone has a way of keeping this rear view mirror up and from falling down, let me know, because that would be nice. Alright, everything is all done cleaning up, getting the hell out of here. I am going to be ordering a motor for this guy here, because I have the handle and everything, just don't have the motor, so I'm going to order that at some point. And we'll order the winch at some point, just slow and steady. We're getting there. I'm super excited for the window tint. That's really gonna pop this thing off, get it painted. Gotta figure out, I might do a couple of little chrome accents here. So we have the wheels, we have the steps, and I don't know, I'm trying to think of what else we could do. It actually worked out perfectly that this thing is black, because that's what I wanted. I didn't want a chrome one. Like, sometimes if you sit and be patient, in my case 3 years, you find some really good deals. And that's cool back there. So now if I put something stupid back there, I'm protected, you know, something can't flap and hit anybody or go through my back window. And at the same time, I can throw scrap in the bed and not have to worry about it. So you can also slightly see it poking out right there. So I kind of also wanted to make mention to you, for some reason, and I don't know if it's my 12 valve or all 12 valves do this, but when it's super cold out, or not even super cold, when the engine was just fired up and it's a fresh start, it always, the first couple times you try to rev it through, it always misfires. I'm gonna give you an example here in a second. But I'm also running a decent bit of timing. I'm running 18 degrees of timing, head studs, 60-pound valve springs, ton of fuel, and a bunch of air with the VGT. So you guys will see, let me get a zoom in right, let me go over the big mirror. You guys will see this. That sounds kind of like, I don't know, it kind of sounds like anti-lag, but it's not, but it always does that. Let's see, I'll show you the RPMs. After a couple times of that, like once you, so if I like try to hold it in second or first, it'll constantly do it, but if I like shift 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then it's done and it stops doing it. So it sounds kind of cool on a first start, probably not the best for it, but it definitely sounds cool, and it only does it for a little while. But there you go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give me a dislike, unsubscribe, and leave a hate comment. Do what you do. Appreciate you guys. Go check out Celsius.network. Get paid to store your crypto, get your weekly interest and whatnot. Super secure. And use Coinbase code down in the description. We have my mudflap code. Go check that out as well. Get free, get discounts on fuel. You get a ton of discounts on fuel. And my Amazon affiliate links. Go buy something from Amazon. I have a bunch of cool stuff on there. Talk to you guys later. See ya. I'm gonna try and see if it'll do it again.